Hi folks, I'm Matt and welcome to My Expanded Universe, a show where I go through the entire EU in chronological order as best I know how. You thought I was going to review Empire's End next, didn't you? Well, there's three little comic books, one-shots, basically, all about Boba Fett that I wanted to discuss that take place, chronologically speaking, after Dark Empire 2. So all three of these are written by John Wagner and the art was done by Cam Kennedy. The first one is called Bounty on Bar-Kooda. And this one, Gorga the Hutt puts out a contract on Bar-Kooda, who is a whale-looking, he's got a face that looks like a whale-shaped alien. And so it's interesting. Bar-Kooda looks big and bad. Boba Fett tricks him to get the bounty. And basically, it's just showing how bad arse Boba Fett is, and he always gets his man. I remember when this came out, this is one of the early Dark Horse comic books. It was like, oh no, because remember, now that Boba Fett was back from the dead, they could do new Boba Fett adventures. And I was so afraid every time they're going to ruin Boba Fett. And this was the first three books that I saw together. I was like, oh no, is this going to be good? Is it going to be bad? And it was great. It was great. It was actually really fun. It's a fun Boba Fett story. The second book is called When the Fat Lady Swings. I love that title. In this adventure, basically, Gorga's fiance is kidnapped, and so he hires Fett to go after her. So Gorga the Hutt and Fett, I guess, are friends. They have a mutual agreement. His beloved is, taken away. I think she's hauled up in a fish net or something by a little space helicopter and taken away. So he gets Fett to go after her, and of course Fett always gets his man. So again, basically kind of rinse and repeat. These were actually a three-part series. I never knew that until doing these reviews. I was like, wait, was that a three-part series? Sure enough, they're numbered 1, 2, and 3. I never noticed that when I was collecting them back in the day because they felt like three individual stories. But anyway, let me get to the third one. The third one is titled Murder Most Foul. You see, Gorga the Hutt goes a little too far here. He puts a hit out on his in-laws. He's in love with this girl, his bride-to-be, but then she finds out she's pregnant, and maybe he shouldn't be killing off the father-in-law, and so he tries to call off the bounty, but Boba Fett's not hearing it. Once you've made a deal, he follows through. Again, another fun little story. All three of these are extremely fun. If you're a Boba Fett fan, you should get it. I know they were collected in a trade paperback by Dark Horse. I cannot remember the title because I'm not that big of an expert on the trade paperbacks. I collected these when they came out in single form. But all three of them were pretty good. John Wagner is a pretty good writer. I don't know of that many books that he did that were really that special, but these Boba Fett books were great because he could have ruined Boba Fett, especially way back in the day. These are some of the first, newer EU comic books coming out, and you could have really just walked off on the wrong step and had the wrong person handle Boba Fett in the wrong way, which has happened before. But John Wagner was not that man. He treated Boba Fett with respect. He made him cool, made him smart, and it just felt that all three comic books felt like your lovable favorite bounty hunter. So should you get them? Absolutely. Absolutely. I think they're a joy to read. Plus, Cam Kennedy's art is really good. All right, folks, that's all the time I have for now. See you next time with another review.